Hello everybody and welcome back to a premium kit unboxing review, kit 3 from the Combat Patrol magazine, Hatchet and Part Works. So there's the box in its glory. Let's get it open. And here we have killer cans for the Orcs and the Brocare Thunderkin for the Leagues of Votann. So we'll get to this in a minute. We'll check the contents, see exactly what we get. Well, we already know what we get. Let's check on the sprues. And then we'll get to the actual booklets provided. So, we go first sprues with our Brocare Thunderkin. Our next one with bases. Yeah, all bases are there. Right, let's put this away and let's have a look what they're gonna give us in our booklet, magazine, whatever you want to call it. So here we go. Warhammer 40,000, Combat Patrol, the killer cans engaging in a conflict with Thunderkin down there, and as always, how to build scenario. So here, explain there in the other page. So I'll leave that there once I read of that. Signed by Rich. I guess from Hatchet and Part Works. So, how to build. Premium free. Start with our killer cans. So, attach the feet to the legs first. Try to make it so both of the killer cans' feet are flat on the ground. Still building our first one in this part here. And then we move on to our second killer can. And you know what? This is quite a chunky. It's quite a chunky magazine, to be fair. Those of you going to get it. And now our third killer can. Now, I've never owned any killer cans, so I'm not sure on what the variant of weapons are. I'll see all the weapons that these magazines said, I've literally put them in. Like on these ones, the Brocare Thunderkin, you can always see it at the bottom corner here, the bolt cannon. That's what these guys are getting fitted with. So we've done our first, now our second one. I guess it's kind of handy as well. Anyone who's probably bought some of these off eBay, the Thunderkins, and not got any instructions for them. I hope this helps, guys. And our final one there with head options. Anyway, how to paint premium free. So talk about base coats, shades, and the highlights, and the colours that they recommend for this. However, mine aren't going to look like this in the same kind of colour scheme. All mine are blood axes at the moment. So base coats there. And then our shades. God, it feels like we're only halfway through this. It feels quite chunky. So weapons, etc. Metallical areas. And these actually do look like all the colours I think we've had so far, I think. Moving on. Now we start our Leagues of Votann. There's our colours. Paint's needed for your base coats. Again, looks like all the colours that we've already been given through previous magazines. Do you know what? I really like these dudes. And to be fair, I've really started liking these guys, actually. Leagues of Votann. I'm probably about 3/4 of the way through it now. still got one more to paint in the magazine I do have, but I'll be uploading that very, very soon. So anyway, shades here, shades needed. And I'll see, they are good. They give you a guide here. So obviously with Reikland Flash Shade, you're going to use that shade for Avalon Sunset, Wraithbone. Not teaching you subjects, but there you go. Anyway, moving on. Now our highlights. Remembering to get lenses and things like that. Do you know what? These guys are pretty cool. I like these weapons as well. They look pretty much like heavy bolters from some moons ago now. So, painting eyes. And obviously the painting's done. So here is some artwork here, some orcs on the move, loads of Daka, loads of War. Killer cans, weapon descriptions, what they get, rocket launcher, can shooter, and the Grotzuka. Fire the grots out. So, used to be everyone laughed at me, now I'm a can. Nobody's going to laugh at me again. I'm going to make sure of it. So, the famous data sheet for our killer cans here. The weapons and war gear options. Unit composition and abilities. I'll see what they used to do in these magazines. Roll. Give it a sort of name if you like. A broken Thunderkin. Again. I'm actually showing you the other weapons here. SP conversion beamer. And obviously these guys are fitted with an exo frame. We've also got a graviton blast cannon and a bolt cannon. I think I'm going to give mine some bolt cannons, I think, because they do look snazzy. Data sheet here for Broker Thunderkin. And then we move on to our mission, our play mission. Mission briefing, Rucker's Point. So I'll leave that there. Anyone wants to have a look at that, in case you already have all these models and you want to use this as a background. So here we go, got a Thunderkin there, it's great art. And last page. Mission, Rucker's Point. Obviously highlighting the miniatures that we already have from the Leagues of Votann and the Orcs, from the Combat Patrols. Obviously the Thunderkin thrown in the ranks there with the 3 killer cans for the Orcs. So there you go. There's the battlefield deployment special rule and a primary objective. There's your battle mat laid out. So put that back up there again and you want to use it. And that is it. There we go. If none of you have seen my previous premium box reviews, go check them out. 1 and 2, they've been on there for a while now. I think probably number 2's probably been on there for about 5-6 months now. Been waiting a while for this one, but there you go. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and yeah, if you can, please subscribe, and comments always welcome. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon for our next review. Thank you, and take care. Bye bye for now.